Hello, and welcome back to Hello Charlotte, Episode 3. This has taken a really interesting turn. In our last video at the end there, we found out that it seems like everything that we've been experiencing so far in this game is nothing more than a work of fiction by Charles Eiler. But there's a whole lot of other kind of messed up stuff going on that I don't even know what to think about it right now, but we'll see what happens. Let's go. All right, so here we are in Charles's room. This house looks a lot more normal. Small kitchen, bathroom. Mother's room, enter. Maybe not at the moment. Father's room, he won't be coming back. Door to the entryway. I guess we'll go into Mother's room? The clothes inside are neatly folded. Looks like Mom hasn't touched these for a while. A stack of romance novels with obnoxious titles inside. My drawings from art school hang on the wall. Sometimes they fall off and I tape them back on. It's dark outside. Mom says these drawings lift up her mood, so I ended up not throwing them away. Hello, Mom. Slept well? Yeah. I always sleep well. Why don't we have a fancy dinner tomorrow? I can make your favorite dish. I saved up some money from freelance work, so you don't have to worry about the cost of the ingredients. I'm sorry. I don't feel like getting up. It's okay. I'll bring it to your room and we'll eat together, okay? All right. Don't be too hard on yourself. I know you're trying your best. Right, Mother. You're such a good girl. She's looking right at me, but all she sees is Scarlet Eiler, the child that never was. There are needle marks on my hand. Awake already? Charles. You're here. Hey there. Feeling comfortable? As if I was assaulted, drugged, and got stained in this ugly blue. Well, that's unfortunate. Someone linked with me against my will, and the symptoms I'm experiencing are definitely from drug overdose. I can barely move. I see. You were out of it when I found you, so I made sure to watch over you. What a creep! This hurts my feelings. It wasn't you who did it, right, Mr. C? Me? Gods, no. Never. Believe me, the last thing I want is to get inside your head. Good. Help me get up, will you? I don't feel my limbs. Sure. Anything for you, Miss Wiltshire. I'll manage from here on. Not even a thank you. Go to hell. Well then, good night. So weird, right? Because... Oh, hello, Aiden. You creepy freak. Oh, Aiden, you're back. Carry me to bed. Anything you wish. Yay, Princess Carrie. Thank God we brainwashed him. Here we are. Thank you. Oh, by the way, the tenants have made you a hot drink. Ooh, bring it to me. I could use some tea right now. Aiden leaves the room and returns with a small tray. Here you go, milady. Thanks. Good night, Aiden. Sleep well, Miss Wiltshire. I drink the tea. It's so bright. Moments later, my vision starts to blur. My insides ache terribly. It hurts. Chapter 2 End. All together friends forever. Just when I think I know what's going on, I really don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's happening here. Miss Wiltshire, answer me truthfully. Do you think free will exists? What kind of question is that? If you're simply curious of my opinion, just get to the point. So straightforward, aren't you? Very well. Let me start from afar. This world is swarming with parasites. Tiny, invisible, tenacious. Once they outwit your immune system, they eat you from the inside. Use you as an incubator for its offspring. Control your mind and alter your personality. What if I said that everyone in the house hosted a parasite in their heads? What are you getting at? A parasite's goal is reproduction, right? Our parasite is no different. However, the house's inhabitants are only its intermediate hosts. Its final goal is to infect the people from the outside, the audience itself. That's why, using all of us, it creates a story. An impactful story that would carry over into the world behind the screen. But not all stories leave a lasting impression. So they're created over and over, again, and again, and again. Until there's a whole franchise. Until there's a combination of events and relationships that works. Until there's a story that'll succeed in infecting the minds of the audience, who will, in turn, create something of their own. Production for the sake of reproduction. Creation for the sake of recreation. Miss Wiltshire, if I told you this was the reality of our existence, what would you do? The marks on my hand are gone. It's a new body. Success! Of course the tea was poisoned. I knew it. But there's no way I'd recover this fast if I didn't die. I should go wash my face. Oh, it's still messed up. I was wondering if there was anything different, but I guess not. Okay, no. The layout of this house changes like all the time. Bennett? Are you dead? Go away, human maggot. What a meanie. Uh-oh, don't tell me you're going through withdrawal syndrome. Leave me alone. Don't you see I'm... So disgusting. Weren't you supposed to be a comic relief character? Where did that go? Oh, I know. It's all because of the regular soap intakes, isn't it? Anyone can be manically happy forever when they're brain dead, right? Wiltshire, last warning. Yeah, right. You hate me. But it doesn't really matter. You can't kill me anyway. No, but I can torture you and tear off your limbs. One by one. Oh no. Bennett is so scary. Are those the kinds of jobs you do for Dr. Huxley? Yet, he failed to raise a mindless killing machine out of you. Bennett is in front of me in a flash. With a loud thud, my head gets slammed against the wall. I slide down the bathroom wall, leaving a trail of blood. You really have no self-control when you're sober. This much shouldn't kill you. See? I was right. You're softer than you want to appear to be. Bennett's form becomes blurry, and I black out. When I wake up, the room is dark. My head aches and my hands are sticky from red blood. I'm disgusting. There's someone else in the room. Charles? Bingo! What are you doing here? Looking after you. Then treat my wounds, asshat. No can do. You're dirty and I'm squeamish. God, you're so useless. You can get Mr. Honecker to treat you. He won't. I replaced his favorite cereal with dried bloodworms the other day. You did what? Forget it. He can never catch a break, huh? More importantly, how long do you plan to provoke the tenants for attention until they actually kill you? Forever, probably. Or however long my lifespan lasts. How old am I, actually? 5? Actually, 3. Well, here you go. Miss Wiltshire, I'm sorry for lecturing you, but you spend too many spare vessels. Your lifespan might be greatly shortened if... She killed herself with a toothbrush. Charles, look who's got a new body. I'm whiter than ever before. What was I talking about? Alright, I'm gonna be late to school. Oh, man. I don't knock. Aiden is sewing together another doll of his. Aiden. What are you up to? Taxidermy again? Don't you get tired of it? Aiden doesn't reply, his bottomless eyes fixated on the corpse at the table. Aiden, talk to me, or I'll poke out your eyes. True to my words, I poke his eye. My finger disappears in Aiden's eye socket, making a gushing sound. He pays it no mind. Hey, when are you going to switch back to your butler form? You're no fun when you're like this. At all. Aiden continues working. I sit on the table and watch him for some time. I can't really remember when I met Aiden. Just like with the rest, it's as if the memory of him was there all along. The memory that went like, we captured and brainwashed him into being our butler. Which, apparently, was my idea. But I never really got along with anyone in this place, let alone have them go along with my ideas. The oldest memory I have is of locking myself in the laboratory for 3 days, terrified of the workers. Ever since they learned I was unable to die, they wanted to have me as a lab rat for their experiments. Aiden was the one to talk them out of it. After all, he was brainwashed into having common sense. Or whatever it was. But as the time went by, he became more and more unstable, spiraling further into insanity with every passing day. And look at him now, scavenging my former bodies to make dolls out of them. He became no different from everyone else. Miss Wiltshire? You shouldn't fall asleep here. Aiden! Hi! I encircle my arms around his neck in an impromptu hug. I'm happy you're delighted to see me, but look at the time. You'll be late to school at this rate. School schmool, who cares? Play with me? Now, this isn't the right time for games, my dear. Come on, let's go arrange the food in the fridge or something. You love that stuff, don't you? It'll be fun. Aiden? Oh. Well, whatever. Bye, Aiden. Keep wondering when that boiler room's gonna come into play. Oh, what are we celebrating? Oh, it's your death. Zip it. It's a surprise party. A surprise party. Ah, I love surprises. Mind pouring me a drink? Sure. Oh, you went so far as to frame my photo with black ribbons. My favorite color is white, you know. Yeah, right. Quick, somebody hide that. No, keep it. Slurp. Truly delicious. Well then, I'll be off. Keep on partying. Psst, Ben, didn't you tell us she's dead for real? Maybe I just wanted to have a party. Why did I choose to believe him in the first place? So, whose corpse is lying in the coffin? Please don't tell me you stole that from Uncle's morgue. Enjoy your drinks, I guess. Why celebrate birthdays once a year when you can have death days almost every day? He's high on soap again. Maybe this whole ordeal is his way of apologizing? It's okay, Ben. It's my fault for provoking you. Have you tried the worm burgers? They melt in your mouth. You can't expect a coherent response when he's like this, but it's fine either way. Fridges are rather fascinating, aren't they? Yes, they are. Well, this is awkward. I don't know. Should I go to the basement? Is there any point going to the basement? Can I take the chainsaw? Acquired a metal bat. Huh. Well then. Okay, can't go there. Was I supposed to come this way? Enter the secret passage? Sure. Why not? Carefully, I descended down the ladder. Then, I saw something I shouldn't have. An underground laboratory illuminated by faint green lights. The silent hum of machines. And the tanks with the clones of Felix Honecker floating inside. Someone comes out of the shadows. I can only assume it's the doctor himself. Hey, Dr. Huxley. What is the meaning of this? Looks like you discovered my personal laboratory. Don't you know that this area is off limits? You left the door open yourself. Well, isn't that unfortunate? If you try to harm me, my soul data will get loaded into a new vessel, and I'll be coming here again and again until I get an answer. My, how persistent. How come a puppet like you knows this much? Hey, don't change the subject. Aren't you sharp? The story behind this is quite simple. As you may know, I'm a genius surgeon who's far ahead of my peers. However, you see, I'm getting old. It's not news to me that my dementia is progressing with rapid speed, and unfortunately, it's not something I can cut out with a scalpel. What are you getting at? Isn't it obvious at this point? When I noticed the changes in my mental processes, I found myself in need of a replacement. I proposed the project to my team, and they were excited to start working on it. That's how Felix Honecker came to be, named after a character in my favorite novel. In a way, even his research mirrors that very book. Have you ever heard of Ice 9? No, and I frankly don't care. Does Felix know about this? Oh no. He thinks his parents are on Uberia, too busy genetically modifying human appendices for mass production. The recent research has shown that it's rather nutritious, you see. It's said to serve as an even more nutritious breakfast than scrambled human fetuses. Ugh, I didn't need to hear that part. My nephew is extremely motivated, don't you think? All because he wants to be like me, just like he was designed to become. I'm gonna tell him. No, you won't. He'll have an existential crisis and stop functioning properly. In the worst case scenario, I'll have to replace him with a more capable asset. Although, his replacement is inevitable at some point. None of the Honeckers have lived for longer than 2 years so far. But worry not, our research has shown that females have a longer lifespan than males do. It's a matter of time until Felix becomes a Felicia. I see. You have it all arranged. Now, what should I do? Crush the tanks or leave? I guess I can't sit. No, I don't know. Just leave. Actually, leaving wasn't an option. I gripped my metal bat harder. Let's crush them all. I literally have to go and crush them all. Miss Wiltshire, what are you? Get away from them. Stop it. Strike. Honeckers fall out, and I crush their heads one by one. I wish I could see your face right now. You absolute fool. These took years to incubate. Do you understand that it will all be for naught if the current Felix Honecker dies? And? Looks like you have no choice but to value him, no? See you later, Dr. Huxley. You monster. Say. What will you do now? Drug me, dissect me, torture me? Nothing will work. I go back up, oblivious to the heap of corpses I've left behind. Oh, what is like... Go outside? I mean, sure. I guess. The door's locked. Huh. Wow, this game. I don't even know what to make of it anymore. Yeah, jump down. I guess I should save, actually. I've been doing a lot of walking around, and, I have not saved in some time. I don't feel like going to class today. What else is new? Oh, Hey! Miss Wiltshire. Miss Eiler? Do you plan on skipping class again? No way. You liar. Do you know what happened to Miss Warhol? She isn't coming to school anymore. You do know, don't you? I don't know what you're talking about, Miss Eiler. Aren't you worried about your friend? Huh? But we're not friends. Huh? You know, Henri's my stalker. Well, I gotta go. See you, class rep. Where did Charles go? Maybe the library? Okay. How's your day? Okay, sure. Please connect with me. I'm so lonely. Yeah, no, bro. Long live White Society. Third floor? I don't remember where anything is. I love your performances so much. Thank you for standing up for us. What you doing, Charles? So this is where you were hiding. Charles is breathing heavily, his eyes fixated on the floor. What's up, bro? A panic attack? Really? I'm sorry. Give me a moment. It's fine. Here, I'll pat your head. Useless C. We sit like this for a while. So, how has your day been, Miss Wiltshire? Been socializing? Well, sort of. By the way, there's something I've noticed. What is it? Charles. You're afraid of Scarlet Eyler. Excuse me, what? No. What gave you that idea? Whenever she's here, you're never around. You're scared shitless. Say, why is that? Stop with the nonsense. I am not afraid of a little girl. But you are. And I will find out why. Even if it isn't fear, there must be a reason you keep avoiding her. Charles doesn't answer. Well, there's no helping it. I still have some time before the execution hour. I need to ask around the school about the unusual link-related activity. Charles knows something, but he isn't telling. Maybe I can get him to cooperate by force later. So, are you going to stay here? I think I have a bit of a headache. A lot of things on my mind lately. So, I'm going to rest in the infirmary if you don't mind. Sure, go on ahead. I'll wander around for a bit. Sorry, I don't use Link. Okay. Guess I'll check here. Who are you? Oh, you came to buy the goods? No way. Come on, I'll give you one dose for free. I'm a big fan. Aw, what an honor. Acquired Link. So, has anyone bought a lot of this stuff lately? Yes. But my mouth is sealed shut. That's our privacy policy. We'll see about that. I bring out a small syringe and inject the contents into the boy's neck. Oops, look like someone's caught the white flu. Stage 1, collapse of brain activity. Just a matter of weeks until stage 2, absolute obedience. Sorry, no more free stuff. Oh, I've heard that someone from your class bought a large amount of Link the other day. Talk about desperate. I haven't linked with anyone for so long, my mind feels so empty. Wow, way to burden others with your own problems. Okay, long live White Society. This dude's like, brains are melting. Okay, so go into your classroom. They literally said someone from your class bought a large amount of Link. Okay, vomiting in a bucket. I'm imagining most of these people are just vomiting into a bucket. Okay. How's the food today? Thank you, I love it. Okay, sure. Okay, let's go downstairs. Okay, great. You're not saying anything useful. Someone linked with you against your will, but that's a violation of privacy. Just using Link is a violation of privacy on its own, don't you think? Charles seems to be sleeping. Saved not too long ago. Charles catches my hand with a syringe in it. There are more gentle ways to wake up a person, you know. Please do not startle me like that, Miss Wiltshire. Slept well, Mr. C? Mm-hmm. Feel like joining me? It'll restore your SPP a bit. Unnecessary. I've dealt with all the socialization participants. It's a pointless system anyway. Huh, is that so? What about the puzzles on this level? Denied, destroyed, annihilated. Oh god, this story is a disaster. God damn it, Charles. I don't need to do 3 fetch quests and solve a math problem to open a door. Ugh, you may have a point. Miss Wiltshire, an avid hater of puzzle games and class attendance, is always well rested, huh? Then, why not simply keep me company? Or is that not enough of a reason to stay? Charles has no friends. Neither does Charlotte. Valid point. Okay, you win. Some time passes. So, what is it that's been bothering you? Well, how do I say this? I have found out that there's an imposter pretending to be me in the house. Imposter? How's that possible? Isn't it in the rules that no one can enter nor leave the house? That's right. These statements stay true. I fear that this entity is no outsider, and it is rather powerful. As I've told you before, I'm an observer in this world. I'm not omnipotent. I can interfere to a degree, but there's only so much I can do in borrowed vessels. That entity, however, only pretends to be a bystander. It is fully capable of shape-shifting and manipulating the stories in a way it finds fitting, adding elements that weren't supposed to exist. Like what? Portals to another world? That could be an example. I caught a glimpse of it only once, but I wonder if it's plotting something malicious. Hey, why worry? So what if our world gets wrecked? I am fully aware that you're anticipating the destruction of the house. But please, have some sympathy. My image is on the line here. Yeah, I totally feel. Image is everything. Here, have a pity kick in the gut. Well then, isn't it time for you to go home? I don't want to. Why so? Too comfortable? You think too highly of yourself, Charles. Aw. The tenants hate me. They say they don't, but I know how it actually is. Felix is afraid of me. The others act like I don't exist. Only Aiden is on my side, but he was brainwashed into it. I see. Aren't they supposed to be the friendly units, though? Friendly? Just what part of those nutcases is friendly? 56 of my deaths in the house were their fault, and only 23 out of those cases were purely accidental. Please don't tell me you're counting the... No, never mind. More importantly, don't you think you brought it upon yourself? Has it occurred to you that you're hurting others? But if I don't pick on them, they'll ignore me altogether. I see. The moment you see others have fun, you resort to destructive behavior, because you're not a part of it. Am I right? I get up and take my bag. To be entirely honest, I feel like my social battery points just dropped to 0 from talking to you. Come on, can't we just enjoy profound discussion? Usually, it feels more like a monologue. See you later, Charles. Bye-bye. Oh my, look at the hour. I have to get ready for showtime. Oh, here we go. Please stand by. Ever feel like there's too many people around you? I mean, don't have alone time, feeling sick? Ether Solutions has a solution just for you. With Vacuum Cleaner Pro, you can clear large areas free of sentient organic life Even better, doesn't work on animals other than Homo sapiens. Vacuum Cleaner Pro. We know what's important. Puppies. Makes sense. Welcome to the Execution Hour. This program is supported by White Society. Hi, everyone. Is that Henri? Today's episode is a special. Meet our special guest, Henrietta Warhol. She can't speak right now, but if she could, I'm pretty sure she'd be greeting you. Did you know Miss Warhol here is a very bad person? Nobody likes her, ever. Wait, let me read some of our audience's letters aloud. I knew I was right to hate Henri from the start. Anonymous. It's hard to sympathize with her. Tragic backstory when? Wiltshire lover 34, age 16. Wow, she can go. Anonymous. Sorry, Henri. I have no other choice. Henri sobs and sniffles, crying for help. Hush, hush, it's going to be okay. Well then, what are we going to do to her? It was you all who voted for her persecution after all. Everyone start voting now. Show backstory. Brainwash into a better character. Write a fanfic where she dies. Kill gruesomely. Wow. I mean, she's gonna do what she's gonna do. What's her backstory? 2, 1. Well, let's see. Oh, looks like everyone wants you to... Oh? Hey, this area is off limits. Oh, hello, Scarlet. Miss Warhol, get out of here. My deepest apologies. We're stopping the broadcast. This shit show ends now. "646 days until the trial." Well then, we're back here. And we will end this episode here. I'm just taking this in smaller doses this time around. There's so much going on, and I feel like this is going to be one of those series that once I'm done my recording version of it, that I will be going back and replaying and digging into all the other endings and different choices and everything else. And I will probably still end up watching like a whole bunch of videos that discuss it, talk about it, and look up articles and stuff. And maybe I'll eventually make one of my own, but it's very interesting. Even when I feel like it's, I don't know, it's one of those things that I think does the balance really well of it feels chaotic and disjumbled, and yet at the same time, it still manages to feel like there is a driving and compelling narrative behind it all, so it never feels like a mess. So, yeah, it's cool. In any case, I hope you're enjoying Hello Charlotte as well. Let me know in the comments down below. In the meantime, thank you so much for joining me in this video. I look forward to seeing you in my next one. Till then, bye-bye for now.